Labor shortages and demand for military supplies created by the war led to a much broader range of opportunities for women to join the workforce, including service in the armed services. With the help of the Red Cross, the Army and Navy recruited tens of thousands of women for their respective nursing corps. The scale of the war effort led the Navy to not simply employ women as nurses, but to also enlist them for roles previously filled by men. Starting in 1917, the Navy began to enlist women, and ultimately, more than 12,000 served in active duty in the Navy and Marines during the war. The introduction of women into military service required the development of new uniforms. Women had two different uniforms, a summer uniform of white cotton twill and a winter uniform of navy blue wool. An example of the former is included in this exhibition. Women's uniforms were adapted from men's uniforms, even including ties and rank insignia on the sleeves, but substituted a skirt for the trousers. This particular uniform was worn by Lois Jane Houghton Miller, who served as a yeoman second class. The general style of women's suits was adopted not just for military uniforms, but also for civilian wear. Throughout the 19-teens, women's clothing increasingly featured tailored suits. Suits from 1912 to 1914 were feminine, with an emphasis on the slim figure. However, during the second half of the decade, the silhouette became wider and de-emphasized the waist. This style of suiting calls to mind suffragettes, whose struggles were rewarded when women earned the right to vote in the United States immediately following the war.